Elon Musk didn't throw out that line by accident. It was a signal. A message to those watching. That Tesla's next leap won't come from lithium. It won't even come from solid state. It will come from aluminum. In 2026, that aluminum will power the Tesla Model 2, using a battery so radically efficient and cheap that even Musk's fiercest rivals call it impossible. But this is not speculation. This is Omega Core. A battery that claims over 100 days without charging. Today, we go deep. A technical breakdown through the hype, past the marketing noise, right into the core of the innovation. If you're here for serious analysis, not spin, hit subscribe and ring that bell now. Join the 215,795 forward thinkers who refuse to wait for tomorrow's leaks. Let's jump in. How is Omega Core smashing every scientific limit? They say you can't break physics. They say energy density is bound by chemical constraints. Tesla says otherwise. Omega Core achieves 1,120 Wh/kg. Yes, 1,120 watt-hours per kilogram. That's more than 4 times Tesla's existing 4,680 cells, which hover around 272 Wh/kg. To put it in perspective, a Model 2 with Omega Core at that density can match a Model S's energy while weighing less than a compact car. But energy density is only half the story. Cycle life is what kills batteries in real life. And Omega Core claims over 11,000 full cycles before reaching 90% capacity. Imagine this: you drive 400 miles per full charge. 11,000 cycles times 400 miles equals 4.4 million miles of life. In real terms, at 12,000 miles per year, that's 367 years of driving. Your battery outlives the car. How is this allowed? Because Omega Core doesn't store energy the old way. No expansion. No structural stress. Instead, energy is stored in quantum states within a vacuum graphene lattice. Traditional batteries move ions, stretch crystals, crack bonds. Here, charge and discharge toggles quantum electron states with nearly zero mechanical strain. No swelling. No breaking. No fatigue. This is not incremental. This is a category shift. Next, temperature range and stability. Conventional batteries fracture under extremes. But Omega Core claims to operate flawlessly from -80 degrees Celsius to +250 degrees C. In Antarctica or in desert heat, zero failure. Why? Because this architecture sidesteps chemical reactions altogether. It's quantum, not ionic. The secret lies in Tesla's plasma conduction layer. At low temp, plasma keeps electrons moving when ionic mobility is near zero. At high temp, no thermal runaway because there are no unstable chemical chains. No combustion. No runaway. No melting. Zero fire hazard. Combine that with a 48% weight reduction versus a comparable LFP pack in Model 3, and you have a battery that is lighter, stronger, safer, quantum interlocked conduction, electrons flowing through entangled layers instead of classical current. It's surreal. So what enables this magic? The materials. The geometry. The design. Tesla didn't just reinvent battery chemistry. They reinvented the electrode shape. The omega core is shaped like the Greek letter omega, a continuous looping core. This loop increases surface area 340% over traditional rectangular cells. It avoids bottlenecks in ion or electron flow. It distributes heat evenly. This idea pulls from SpaceX's Raptor engine cooling channels, curved surfaces that avoid stress concentrations. With MIT's Applied Materials Lab, Tesla discovered that curved geometries introduce quantum tunneling effects. That lowers activation energy for electrons to jump, even at cold temperatures. Inside the semi-solid architecture, Tesla uses flexible quasi-glass electrolytes, no crackable ceramics. Combine that with plasma conduction instead of copper wires. Eliminate resistive losses. They store energy in vacuum graphene layers between graphene oxide plates. Electrons zip through vacuum gaps at near-light speeds. This is a hybrid, part capacitor, part quantum battery. Maximum power release. Maximum retention. Tesla has essentially created a fifth-generation energy system beyond anything solid-state or lithium can approach. Now the claim that catches every headline, 100 days without charging. How is that even possible? Because Omega Core doesn't just store power, it harvests it. It includes ambient ion harvesting and a kinetic flux coil system. Ambient harvesting draws energy from radio, Wi-Fi, EM frequencies. Microscopic antennas built into body panels, collecting ambient energy 24/7. Even indoors. Underground. Then the kinetic flux coils, dynamic electromagnetic induction. Every motion, every vibration, every shift, captured. Even when parked, fluctuations in Earth's magnetic field, thermal expansion, wind, all feeding the battery. In secret tests, a prototype covered 8,900 miles with zero plug-in charging. Ambient harvesting delivered 5 to 12 kilowatt-hour/day. Parked, it gained 2 to 4.7 kilowatt-hour overnight, enough for 15 to 30 miles. In a typical city with dense cell towers and Wi-Fi, the system can generate more energy than you use, leading to over 100 days of nominal driving with no external charging. Yes, it sounds like magic. But this is math plus physics plus architecture. Tesla's turning your car into a self-sustaining energy ecosystem. Range anxiety? Gone. Charging stations? Optional. Infrastructure? Obsolete. If your car can sit in the driveway for 100 days, are you even owning a car? Or an energy generator? Drop 100 days in the comments if you believe in this future. How is Elon Musk quietly introducing a new class of energy systems? While the world debates lithium or solid state, Tesla's been developing Omega Core in secret, with SpaceX and MIT's top scientists. They call it a plasma-assisted semi-solid battery. Omega Core is literal. The loop core optimizes conductivity and cooling. They avoid flat electrodes. They avoid brittle ceramics. Inside, plasma conduction replaces copper rails. Graphene lattices with vacuum gaps carry electrons with near superconductor behavior, no resistance. At room temperature, the plasma is stabilized by micromagnetic fields within 50 nanometers channels, tuned like Tesla's motor coils. Near zero heat, near instant discharge on demand. In effect, they've made a plasma-graphene hybrid, bridging battery, capacitor, quantum system. A semi-solid but more than solid. This is no longer battery innovation. This is energy system reinvention. If you believe this is Tesla's true play, that we're witnessing a paradigm shift, type I will a now. None of this means Tesla is home free. Extraordinary claims demand extraordinary proof. Scaling quantum systems, plasma stability, manufacturing yields, these are huge challenges. Graphene vacuum layers at scale. Maintaining microscopic magnetic fields stable. Mass production costs. But if Tesla nails even a fraction, the industry collapses. Legacy automakers will struggle. Lithium mines will lose relevance. EV costs will tumble. Model 2 becomes the people's EV, not the expensive novelty. For the first time, battery becomes the asset, not the liability. Charge network operators go bankrupt. Grid dependency weakens. Automotive economics flips. In short, Tesla is not just entering the battery war. Tesla is ending it. If you want me to break down Tesla's manufacturing strategy, how they'll scale Omega Core, write scale below. Think about it. We treat batteries as consumables. They degrade. They die. We replace them. But Omega Core flips that. Battery becomes a multi-generational asset. You pass it on. You don't just buy an EV. You invest in a perpetual energy system. Tesla's philosophy shifts. From selling you consumption to enabling independence. From dependency to sovereignty. This is not incremental tech. This is ideological revolution. What began as a cryptic Elon line about aluminum has become the blueprint of Tesla's 2026 vision. Omega Core, the battery they said couldn't exist. But now it does. If these specs hold, even at 50%, it resets the economics of every EV. Model 2 becomes unstoppable. Every competitor scrambles. We are watching history turn pages in real time. Tesla isn't just innovating. Tesla is rewriting the rules. If you have questions about architecture, scaling, implications, drop them in the comments. If you believe we're witnessing the birth of a new energy era, say Omega Core below. Thank you for watching this deep dive. We'll see you in the next breakdown, where we'll dissect how Tesla might build these quantum battery factories, how IP will play out, and what this means for the auto industry's future.